The recent US-South Korean deal known as the Washington Declaration has raised tensions on the Korean peninsula. North Korea's influential leader, Kim Yo-jong, has issued a warning that the deal will lead to a more serious danger. The agreement, announced during President Joe Biden's talks with his South Korean counterpart Yoon Suk-yeol, will see the US deploy nuclear-armed submarines to South Korea, and involve Seoul in its nuclear planning to counter nuclear threats from the north. In return, South Korea agreed not to develop its own nuclear weapons. This is Slant News TV. Please help us by subscribing. We are striving to reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers, and we are working hard to achieve it. Kim Yo-jong, who holds a senior position in the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea and is believed to have influence on her brother, warned that North Korea's nuclear deterrent should be brought to further perfection. She added that the more the US and South Korea deploy nuclear assets in the vicinity of the Korean peninsula, the stronger North Korea's exercise of its right to self-defense will become. The deal has been hailed by President Biden as strengthening the allies' cooperation in deterring a North Korean attack. President Yoon said the agreement marked an unprecedented commitment by the US to deter attacks and protect allies by using nuclear weapons. However, China has warned against deliberately stirring up tensions, provoking confrontation, and playing up threats. The US has a treaty obligation to defend South Korea, and has previously pledged to use nuclear weapons if necessary. But some in South Korea have started to doubt that commitment and call for the country to pursue its own nuclear program. Politicians in Seoul have long been pushing Washington to involve them more in planning for how and when to use nuclear weapons against North Korea. Concern has been rising on both sides about the nuclear threat posed by North Korea. Pyongyang is developing tactical nuclear weapons that can target South Korea, and refining its long-range weapons that can reach the US mainland. The US and South Korea have been conducting joint military exercises in the region for years, which North Korea sees as a threat to its security. In recent years, the exercises have been scaled back in an effort to reduce tensions. However, the North Korean regime has continued to pursue its nuclear program, despite international sanctions.